Google is asking you to evolve the way you create content and design websites. Will you adapt or will you stay waiting for Google's forgetfulness hammer? Hey there, glad to have you here. Today I'm gonna start a series that will hopefully keep you entertained and learning about high-quality SEO strategies. The first order of business is to analyze everything we know about SEO and Google so far. And of course, it's not an attempt at cracking the code 100%. We are not completionists here. We are resourceful and we try to adapt to whatever Google throws our way. So that's what we're going to do with this new series. And hopefully you'll stick with me because it's a long train of thought. And let's get started to show you what I'm planning to do and what I'm planning to talk about in this series. And the first thing is the key to understanding all of this is actually very simple, and it was surprising even to me, which are faster websites. With the increasing size of the internet, which by the way has real weight on the world, finding a way to store all that information in the most optimal way is imperative. So that's sort of Google's agenda. They want to make the internet lighter, better, faster, stronger. Praise Daft Punk. And this is very interesting because now that we know what Google wants, we're gonna give it exactly that with our extremely smart SEO strategy. This means creating faster, better designed websites that contain highly valuable information about the world, which is basically what the internet was made for. That's why highly optimized websites and social media are now showing up on Google results. For example, Reddit. Reddit is a great example of that because it's content that is curated by people for others. That's why Reddit, which is a very optimized forum, has been appearing higher and higher on Google results. It's not an accident. It's just that they are formatting their website in a way that is at least beautiful to its users and also lightweight. And it's a very simple forum format. Google is pricing that with trust because it allows users who are looking for answers on the internet to directly check out communities that can have an answer to their inquiries. And this is very important because they are ignoring all the noise of buyer intent and anything else that might distract you from having a good experience with Google, which honestly is what Google cares most about. And that leads me to the following conclusion. You must know absolutely what your page is going to be about. There are archetypes every person must discover to understand their niche. I'd say there are three main archetypes: selling stuff, educating about stuff, and a do whatever you want area in between. If you're selling stuff, then you're in e-commerce, and you must create a website that's optimized for e-commerce, such as Amazon. Amazon is a great example of how a website should be regarding e-commerce SEO. And of course, this is vital regardless of what you're selling. If you're educating about stuff, then you should create a website that's optimized for learning, like Wikipedia. Very light, very simple. And the final, and I'd say most interesting area is the do whatever you want area in between, which is pretty much self-explanatory. This is interesting because I don't believe the do whatever you want area will die if we don't optimize. These websites get traffic from elsewhere, and that includes social media communities that keep them alive. So if you're in a rough niche and your traffic as a whole is going down, you should start investing into social media marketing so that you can back up these numbers. Okay, so now let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is social media. What's its role inside SEO? Social media is the third wheel in the tricycle, which is the internet. It's not a uniform wheel. Instead, it has bumps and bubbles like a faulty tire that makes the road more interesting, and those are social bubbles. If you understand how to get into one of these bubbles, then you will be funneling clients and customers to your business seamlessly. And that's sort of my first analysis of what is happening with Google. If you found this video useful, make sure to share it with your SEO colleagues, and that would be very useful to growing this channel. And I tell you this because if we all learn how to optimize our websites and monetize them, then we all get better at making money. And that's ultimately what everyone wants. As we move forward, we will be learning why Google has chosen to focus on user experience and how that is affecting SEO as we speak. We'll also be sharing the impact of social media, and if you're in e-commerce, I'm gonna show you some strategies to turn your website into a conversion powerhouse. And that's gonna be very useful so we all make money. And so make sure to share, like, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to see something specific about AI, SEO, and marketing. And that's it for today. Until next video.